My name is Amber Horner, and this is your Stand Cry for Freedom show. It is 15 to 20 minutes designed to be your source for massive marketing value, life hacks, laughs, and the motivation to kick today's butt. If you're struggling in your business, trying to get traction, trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together, or just stuck in plain old overwhelm, these are definitely the calls for you, and we would love for you to hop on these calls with us Monday through Friday. So today we have Kesha Bass in the house, and her topic for today is what's stopping you. So I'll give a quick shout out, even though we're the only ones on here, just because I want to say hi to you guys. So we have myself, Brian Sanford, Brittany Chappelle, Catherine Ann Clayton, Cynthia Walker, David Jorgensen, David Starr, David Toomey, Mike Trippies, George, Jerry Yip, Gordon Edstrom, Joyce, Julie Carno, Kesha Bass, Margarita Riles, Sabrina Westfall, Tracy Lee, and George McGuy, and Vandalyn Smith. I see you hopping on. Kesha, when you're ready, go ahead. We'll just start through here.
Unmute. What's going on, everybody? So I was thinking about this, and I'm a little tired because I've been traveling, but like just a little sleepy. I like change time zones. I have to come back home and like get my life together. Okay. I wanted to do two things, and it's interesting you couldn't go live today because maybe I didn't want to go live today because maybe that's just all in purpose. So first of all, I wanted to find out from you all. Put in the comments, like, what's the one thing that's keeping you from? What's the one thing that's stopping you? Like, what's the one thing that's like, if you could think of like one thing like that you know that that's like stopping you, like, you know, like let's just be interactive today, you know, and let's just do that. And this is kind of what I wanted to do anyway, so it's like probably just set up very nicely. What would you say the one thing? And you got to say it's something. There has to be something, you know, like what would you say is like, what like when you think about, you know, like getting to work and doing what you're, you know, doing your work and stuff like that, like what comes up, like what stops you, like what stops you from, let's say like this, what stops you from getting 2 sales in your business today? Like what's stopping you from getting 2 sales, from going out and producing two sales in your actual super affiliate network business today? Okay. And let's just talk about it. I'm going to tell you guys a story. Okay. So I've been working with Misha in the background on some things, and so, you know, we've gone through like a lot of like stuff, right? It's just like, without like just divulging a lot of details, we just actually have gone through a lot of stuff. And so last night he sent me over some notes or whatever, because I'm working on a webinar and stuff. He sent me over some notes and stuff like that. I'm looking through the notes and everything. I'm looking through the webinar and all that kind of stuff. And then I say to myself, oh, but this is not done. And then I sent him a message. I said, hey, you know, this looks really, really good, but, you know, in order for me to execute on this, I need to have X, Y, Z in place. Now, this is what I said. Okay. Now, and I sent him this message because guess what? I was stopping myself. I had found a reason to stay comfortable. Let's just call a spade a spade. I found a reason to stay comfortable. Because that's what your brain does. That's what your brain does. It goes out whenever you're about to get into something that's uncomfortable for you. Because what I'm getting ready to do is uncomfortable for me. It's just flat out is. I'm super comfortable. I'm a super comfortable affiliate. Okay? I'm a super comfortable affiliate. I can tell on myself. You guys don't have to tell on yourselves. I can tell on me. I'm a super comfortable affiliate till I get it right around to this part of the year. And then I'd be like, okay, I'm about to do something big, right? And then when it's time to do something big, then I'm like, oh my God. And I didn't even send him the other excuse I had. I just sent him one. I just sent him one thing for him to be able to send back to me and say, oh, you know what? You're right. You do need to do that before you act. That's not even what he said. Guess what? It's not even what he said to me. He messaged me back and he was like, no, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. And I was just like, oh crap. You know, like couldn't get off the hook with that one, you know, and stuff. So I'm asking you all as well, you know, to know thyself, To thine own self be true. I'm like the Bible, I was raised in church, and so I know a lot of Bible scriptures and stuff like that. I remember one of them, they used to always say, to thine own self, tell the truth to your own self. Get it out there. Get it out there. Are you scared? Are you afraid? You know what I'm saying? Are you scared you're going to lose some money? Then you just better get it out there. You cannot overcome that which you're unwilling to confront. You can't overcome that which you're unwilling to actually confront. So you got to confront it. You know what? I am. I'm afraid that if I run a solo ad, I'm going to lose money. And right about now, I'm holding on to the last money that I actually have. And I'm just flat out afraid about that. Right? You can tell the truth. And now, once you can get you can tell your truth. Let me say it like that. You can tell your truth. Now you can find out what is the real truth. Like what's the real truth? The real truth is that Kesha Bass has really built a business. Almost, she figured out how to do it for, with free Facebook groups. Some people will say she's crazy, which she is. Anybody who don't want to work a job and wants to just like tinker around on the internet all day. I'm not normal. Okay. I'm not normal. So I figure out stuff, that people that are normal don't figure out. So I figured out how to do it with Facebook groups. I'm right now running ads. I'm running ads in Facebook groups right about now. You know what I'm saying? And like, I got people that are literally sending me messages. Like, they're like, hey, send me the info. Hey, send me the info. Hey, send me the info. And people sit around and say, oh my God, I can't build my business because I don't know. I can't run a solo ad. Or I can't run a Facebook ad, or I don't know how to do, I can't buy, if you guys didn't watch Paulo's Monday interview or whatever, oh my God, it's the best thing ever, right? But then some people say, oh my God, well, he got started before I did. So now he's better than me, and he can figure it out, right? He has money to do this and stuff like that. So we come up with all kind of excuses. And like I said, our brain is designed to help us to stay safe. So anytime, and so because we as human beings and stuff, and you can kind of study this stuff for yourself, right? Because I'm not here to like convince you this is real or not, but from the beginning of time, human behavior we're progressing. Definitely, but there's some things that we have internal that are just there. They've been there from the beginning of time, and we just, they don't go anywhere. And so our instincts, our internal instincts help us to stay safe. And so, you could have the same fear like of seeing a snake. It could be like, oh my God, I got to host a webinar, and you got that same neurological stuff that's going off. That's like, oh my God, we're in danger. Oh my God, you better figure this out. We got to get safe. No, don't do that, girl. Come back, Kesha. Don't step off the edge. Don't do a webinar. Oh my God, people are going to laugh at you. Oh my God, nobody's going to buy if you do a webinar. You don't know how to do a webinar. Misha's an expert at webinars. You don't need to do a webinar. And so all that stuff fires off when you just think about doing a Facebook Live. And your brain says, oh my God, no, don't do that. Like don't hit that go live button because, your boss may be watching, or like you're going to look really, really stupid because you don't have anybody watching you. Like you're the only person going to be on there, and you're going to be like a talking head talking to nobody. And that's just dumb. Like why would you do something like that to yourself? That's what happens. All right. What questions you guys have? Do you have to pay AWeber twice this month in order to get in touch with Coach? Do you have to pay AWeber? AWeber and coaching has nothing to do with each other. Like those aren't even related. So no. And you only pay AWeber once a month. You pay AWeber once a month, and usually when you first get started, you pay them $19 a month in the beginning until you get like, I don't know, 1,000 leads. I didn't pay AWeber $19 in so long. I don't even know. But I'm pretty sure it's about $19 in the beginning. But getting in touch with your coach, log into your back office and something like that, right? Log into your back office and hit coaching button or something. So, yeah. Awesome. Let me see here. Let me see. Figuring out what my target market wants. The unknown is you have no frame of reference as yet. Just pick one, right? So with a target market, you know what I'm saying? Don't overthink that, and just pick one. Pick the one that the Superfiller Network has. You know what I'm saying? People want to make money online, want to fire their boss, all that kind of stuff. So just pick one, and don't get all caught up on that. Especially when you're like running ads and stuff, because when you're running like solo ads, there's no target market for solo ads. So you just run it. That's one thing Paulo said last night. It was worth me staying up to midnight to hear him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was so worth. I sat up till, I want to say it was midnight or even later than that, to listen to Paulo's, because I was actually on the plane and I didn't have my headphones to plug into my actual computer. So I was like really bummed because I couldn't really listen to it. But I listened to it last night, and one of the things he says, I don't buy traffic to make a sale. I buy traffic to build my list. And I was like, man, that right there was worth me sitting up to midnight, because he was like, yeah, that's the goal. My goal is to build my list. And I was like, shut up. That's so awesome. So anyway, so buying solo ads or whatever, most of us are like, buying for a sale, right? Can you just raise your hand if that's you? If you say, listen, I buy a solo ad to make a sale. I know I did. So I could tell on me, I was like, look. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And get mad. Be like, wait a minute. Like, and then I just, so that just changed my whole mindset when he said that. I don't buy to make a sale. I buy to build my list. I said, oh, okay, got it. All right. So don't work. So really, what I'm saying, like in this industry, don't really like get caught up in like target market unless you're going to create unless you're creating a lead magnet or something like that, and you want to attract a specific person. If that's the case, then what I'm saying. But if you're in like I think that's Maui, where they talk about like attractive character and all that kind of stuff, So once you get up in the Maui level, right, then that's where that actual training is. And if you're part of the Maui intensive group, then, post in that group to get some folks to help you with really hashing that out. But your target market is usually you. Who are you, right? Who are you, right? Why are you online? Why are you here? Because you can definitely talk to people that are, that resonate. You know the story, okay? Self-image, self-sabotage, procrastination, thinking too much. Yeah, those are all. I see a lot of procrastination, which is interesting, because procrastination is like, you have something to do, but you just like, you haven't really scheduled it. Like I had a coach one time, and I told her I was procrastinating on going back to school. This is like years ago, okay? And I actually saw her this weekend. But I told her, I was like, oh my God, I'm procrastinating on going back to school. And she's like, really? So she was like, so tell me, on your calendar, do you have a slot, or do you have a time where you're going to like, go to the website, fill out the application, go meet with a counselor about it? Is any of that stuff, do you have any of that stuff on your calendar? And I was like, no, I actually, I don't. She said, well, you're not procrastinating. You had no intention of doing it. So for some of you out there saying you're procrastinating, what's your calendar look like? You might think you're procrastinating, but it's like you really don't have no intention. It's like some people have intentions, but they're not intentional. So you might need to get some intentions. Put it on your calendar. When are you going to do the work? When are you going to do the work? Right? Like, yeah. Okay. Any other questions, you all? Yes. Solo ads are built to build a list. Exactly. That's the whole goal. That's the whole goal of it. So yeah. So where are you stopping yourself? You have to, hey, Sherry, what's up, girlfriend? Where are you stopping yourself? And you have to be honest with you, right? And work through that. Why am I stopping? Why am I not selling? I'm saying, like, one of the things that I focus on is sales coaching and stuff like that, to really learn about, sales psychology, all those different things or whatever. And a lot of times when you're in sales, that's one of the things you stop yourself, right? You just don't ask for a sale because you have some underlying things, some underlying hitting self-limiting beliefs about sales that keep you from actually doing the thing that would set yourself and your family and your generation free for the rest of your life. I mean, quite honestly. And that's the thing people don't. The one thing that will set us all free is usually the one thing that we don't want to do. And it's the one thing that the TV, radio, everything has actually subconsciously, I think, or maybe like subconsciously have put into us that that's bad. Like that's bad. Like that you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't take money from people and all that kind of stuff, right? And so there's so many like subconscious type things that are put into us. So when you have a system like the Super Affiliate Network, which I mean the training, I mean the boot camp hands down is like man, it's like worth $500 for the boot camp. You know what I'm saying? Where people were, you know, and people want to go out and just sell 2 of those a day, right? Just go out and find 2 people who, you know, man, I would just go in. If you haven't gone through the boot camp to understand what's in the boot camp, that's the problem right there, right? You got to go through the boot camp. So now you know what's in your hands. So now you can go. And if you talk to someone, if you meet someone, you can act, you know, and you can find out, hey, I got access to this boot camp that has like some information that I believe this guy could have charged thousands, you know, to get, but you can actually take a look at it for $1. Are you open to looking at it? Right? I mean, it's pretty simple. It's $1 decision. 4 quarters. I like literally can go get my purse and scrape up 4 quarters in the bottom of my purse. It's not even like, and so don't, you know, some people, and if you're like, oh, well, you know, well, I don't know if they can afford pro. You haven't even gotten to that part yet. The dollar trial is a filtering system. Okay. It's a filter. It's just a filtering system. And so if people pay $1 and just to get the boot camp, I'm actually pretty doggone happy for them. And a percentage of those people will absolutely go to the pro level. Absolutely. And a percentage of those people will absolutely go to Maui. And a percentage of those people will absolutely go all in and so on and so forth, right? It's a numbers game. But if you're not getting people in the front end on the dollar trial, what are you doing? You know, I always tell my team, focus on 2 $1 sales. Like don't focus on getting people at the pro level. Some of you guys don't even have the skill set to even get people to do $1,000. You know what I'm saying? $3,000 transaction. You see what I'm saying? Like, does this make sense? Does this make sense? Let me just make sure. Does that make sense? Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't have the belief system, some of you know, your belief system's not there, you know, a lot of things, but do you believe, let's just go here. Do you believe the boot camp is worth $1? Do you believe that? Do you believe the boot camp? I mean, like, let's just stay at the boot camp. Do you believe that the boot camp is worth $1 and could be great information for someone who wants to learn how to build a business online? If that's all they got was just the boot camp, do you think that you've actually served the marketplace by selling someone that boot camp? Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Somebody says way more than $1. Absolutely. So just focus on that. Focus on that $1 boot camp, you know what I'm saying? Showing people the way to get to that. Okay? All right, y'all. Any more last questions before I jump off? This is someone says absolutely. Absolutely. Everything I sell is worth the money that it costs. That's how you look at it. You know, everything I sell is worth the money it costs. I don't sell stuff that I don't think is worth the money that it costs. Right? So that way you can sleep at night, you know? You're not a used car salesman. You're selling solutions to people who have problems. Right? And so, any questions? Nothing? Hi, Brian Sanford. How are you? Awesome. Just seeing who's hanging out. Jordan guy, what's going on? Goran, did I say that right? Joran. Julie Carno is up there. Brittany Chappelle. I see David Toomey. David Toomey, you've been around for a while, brother. It seems like it. Awesome. No question. Hey, Marvin Douglas is in here. What's going on? Deb Smith. What's up, Deb? I'm just messing with y'all this morning. Richard should have introduced yourself earlier. It's all good. Gail is stuck. She looks like she's shocked by her commissions. Oh my God, look at my back office. And no questions? All right, well, if no other questions, then back to you. You guys ask me a question about anything. Like, just ask me a question about anything. I mean, like, anything. And I won't do this next week, so it's because we're not streaming. Because, like, yeah, just whatever. Anything. I just told you you're going to make 2 sales a day. Are you going to do it? Who's going to go today? And, like, I don't care how you do it. Like I tell my team, I don't care how you get it done. You can go message people on Facebook. It don't matter to me how you get it done. You can go on Twitter. You can tweet. You can DM people on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. I don't care. Don't even just say, you know what? The intention is to do 2 sales a day. And I'm going to do the activity. You know what I'm saying? What's the activity? Catherine says, I'm on it. Yep, I'm on it. What's your activity? What is the activity you're going to do? You're going to do a Facebook Live with a call to action? Yes. Oh, my God. I'm right here on my I'm like, Cynthia, I'm right here on my computer. And I'm like, I swear, I'm not even going to log off. Awesome. Okay. Awesome. Back to you, Amber.
Cool. Great stuff. I love it. And what holds me back the most is myself. I just, we all get in our own ways. We overthink things. We got to step out of our way so that we can like move forward, Mm-hmm. So powerful stuff. Welcome. Well, who was it that was new? Richard? Now I can't get back in the comments. I believe it was Richard. Richard, welcome. And Marvin, good to see you on again. It's been a while. And then I wanted to let Brittany, are you still on here? Brittany Chappelle? Yep, you're on here. Cool. Reach out to me and support if you're having difficulties getting in touch with your coach. I believe I sent you Fraser's email. So send me a ticket and support if you're having trouble with your coach. And that way it'll come through to me. But if you're not having trouble, obviously you're good to go. But just so you know, if you are having difficulties, just send a support ticket in and I'll see it. Awesome. Great stuff. Powerful message today. Sorry that we couldn't go live in the Facebook group, you guys. Although I guess I don't need to apologize to you guys because we got the goods, didn't we? And so I did do a post saying, jump on the Zoom. So we did get a couple extras on, which was awesome. So let's get out of our own ways and let's just put the pedal to the metal and let's go out and get 2 sales today. If we all went out and got 2 sales, I'm not going to take the time to do the math, but like that would be a lot of sales between all of us, you guys. That would be some serious stuff. Yeah. All right, cool. So tomorrow is Thursday. We'll be back at the regular time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll have Ace and Rich speaking with us. So you guys enjoy your Wednesday and go out there and get 2 sales. Kenesha, it's good to see you on. And yeah, go out today, crush it in your life, crush it in your business, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Take care. Bye.